Hi, this is Ken Stiles, a pragmatic professor, here to offer some insights and advice based on my 35 years of teaching college. Today, as you can see, we're going to be talking about college and your mental health. This is geared for students, of course. Now, one thing you should understand right off the bat is that college is tough, okay? Under the best of circumstances, it will create some stress that will test you. It's important before you come to college that you have some sense of your own limitations and strengths so that you can perhaps anticipate where you're going to need some help. Okay, now I hasten to add I am not a clinical psychologist, I'm a social scientist, but having done this for 35 years, I've worked with hundreds and hundreds of students and many psychologists, and have picked up a few things. One of the key things is make sure that you know the resources that are available. You know which people in the system are clinically trained and are available to help you out. Almost all universities have psychologists on staff and have access to resources in the community, medical doctors, psychiatrists, psychologists, and so forth. So before you come to campus, and perhaps shortly after you get here, do your research. Find out what resources are available to students. Another resource you might not have thought of is a 24-hour suicide hotline, for example. Just familiarize yourself with everything, and when you get to campus, pay some visits to some of these folks. Get some phone numbers on your phone and get your bearings. Find out what's available to you. One thing that universities will provide is a letter of accommodation. Now, what you want to do is get in touch with a clinician early on, and as you're diagnosed, or if you have a diagnosis already in hand, provide that to somebody on the staff, and that person will be able to walk you through a letter that explains to your teachers what accommodations ought to be made to help you get through the semester. Sometimes that involves taking tests in a different setting, maybe privately instead of in class. Maybe it involves getting an extension on your projects and papers. Maybe it involves bringing a recording device to class to help you with your note-taking. All sorts of different things. And professors are absolutely on board with this. In fact, they are basically obligated to be on board with it because the law and the policies of the university require that they take into account the mental health issues of their students. Okay. The good news is that they're not just required to, they want to. Okay, faculty and staff are on your side. Okay. Now, what are some of the things that you might be doing to help you with coping? Well, first of all, listen to the clinicians. One key thing is to keep in touch with your loved ones. Okay, whether it's family or good friends or whatever, keep some constancy in your life, some continuity. And as I indicated there, make sure that you're ready and willing to reach out. Try not to cope with things too much. If you find that your emotions or your thought processes are starting to interfere with the goals that you set of staying on top of your classes and so forth, that's a sign that it's time to get some help. Okay, it's possible that the help you'll get will just be talk therapy, just conversation. In other cases, it might be a little bit more aggressive, but just make sure that you're ready and willing to reach out so that you can make the best of your college experience. That's what I have for you today. This is Ken Stiles, pragmatic professor, wishing you all the best. So thanks for watching. I hope that was helpful to you. Make sure to comment and like and share and watch for other videos. And of course, the views expressed are my own and not necessarily those of any institutions with which I've been affiliated over the years. Take care. Bye-bye.